Have you ever thought about losing weight by eating bugs? Sounds like a crazy diet plan. Emma thought the person must be out of their mind. To marry the prince, she believed in this ridiculous idea. After Emma left, she swallowed the bug eggs talk about being bold. Then Ella stumbled upon two jaw-dropping events. She heard laughter from nearby guys, so she followed the sound. She found the prince and his two friends hunting, discussing topics as if they were joking, completely disrespecting women. Ella gazed at the prince's back. She accidentally tripped, making a noise. The prince glanced her way and threw some shade, scaring Ella into a hasty retreat. Still, she hid in a corner to sneak a peek at the prince. By evening, Ella returned to the castle. Passing by the stable, she heard Agnes calling and, with her curiosity piqued, she tiptoed over to check it out. To her surprise, she found Agnes cozying up with the stable guy. Apparently, they had a close relationship, but couldn't be open due to their status. The next day, Ella tattled to her mom, and Mrs. Jing was fuming, practically wanting to throw those people out onto the street. You should be happy as a clown that I didn't toss you out on the street. You little silly. Though I didn't kick Agnes out, I did make her work like a servant. Plus, she was banned from the ball. The stable guy wasn't so lucky and got booted out of the house. Ella hid inside, ecstatic. Sisters out of the ball means one less competitor for her. So she pulled out her secret stash from under the table and began to indulge. As the third moon rose, Mom finally removed Ella's nose brace. Ella's appearance improved greatly with weight loss, delighting Mom. But looking out the window, she still felt inferior to Sister Jing. So, she went to find a doctor for some eyelash extensions. When she saw the nurse's eyes, Ella felt a bit uneasy. The doctor placed the threaded false eyelashes on her lower lash and prepped to poke through the roots with a hook. She stitched the fake lashes onto her skin. That night, Ella couldn't sleep from the pain. Those parasites in her belly were demanding food. She had to get up and raid the kitchen for snacks, and Agnes thought a burglar was in the house. When she found out it was Ella, she didn't seek revenge and gave her food instead. We wanted Agnes in the spotlight, but Mrs. Jing put a stop to it. As time passed, Ella finally got Sister Jing's spot, but those parasites were growing strong and making her hair fall out. To keep her figure, Ella still didn't take the antidote. The day before the ball, Mom had a designer make her a gown. A stunning dress to wow the crowd. While looking in the mirror, Mom noticed Ella losing a ton of hair. Fortunately, the designer brought the custom wig. At night, Ella slipped out for a snack, and Agnes quietly entered her room. Agnes wanted to steal a gown for the ball tomorrow, but was caught by Ella, leading to a dramatic wardrobe tussle, blocking Sister Jing from the ball. Luckily, Mom rushed in just in time, letting Sister Jing escape in a frenzy. Mom reassured Ella that she didn't even have a decent gown. The prince wouldn't bother with her, which eased Ella's mind. Meanwhile, Agnes found herself in the mortuary. She sadly leaned over her father's remains, and a beam of light shone down from above, revealing her deceased mother. It felt like magic. The maggots on her father's body turned into fabric scraps, starting to repair her damaged gown. And magically, there were dancing shoes, a pumpkin carriage. Her mom gently reminded. At midnight, the carriage would turn back into a pumpkin, reigniting Agnes' hope. Soon it was the night of the ball, and Elle arrived at the castle in her stunning custom gown. A crowd of noble girls awaited in the hall, but Elle suddenly felt hunger pains. Her parasites were staging a protest. Just then, the announcer started introducing the young ladies at the ball, and their entrances were truly unique, with Mom trailing closely. It looked like a puppet show, as the announcer listed their ages, heights, and hobbies. They seemed like auction items being scrutinized by nobles until it was finally Ella's turn to shine. The prince was captivated by her beauty, while Ms. Sophie boasted about her role in shaping Ella's figure. Subtitles. Ella started to imitate a docile puppy, making an effort to capture the noble's attention. When she curtsied to the prince, he was staring at her chest, not recognizing that she was the ugly duckling he'd met before. The performance kicked off, and the ladies put on a dazzling dance. Ella stood center stage, dazzling like a flower fairy. The confident performance seemed to win the prince's heart. Next, he began selecting his dance partner and walked straight to Ella. At that moment, she felt incredibly lucky. Her previous efforts had paid off. But midway through the dance, a masked girl interrupted her. The prince ditched Ella to approach the girl. He clearly preferred all natural beauty. Ella was livid, gritting her teeth. A surge of grievance and reluctance hit her, and the parasites in her belly began to stir. She bolted out of the venue, vomiting a disgusting pile. The parasites were actually breeding eggs in her belly. Her mother hurried out to check, but she wasn't concerned about Ella's state at all. She just wanted her to schmooze with other rich bachelors, because marrying any of them meant Ella could live happily ever after with ease. To cheer Ella up, her mother slapped her, and Ella went back to the ball, dancing with other men. Yet her eyes remained glued to that masked girl. Only when the dance finished did she realize it was Agnes. As midnight bells rang, Agnes boarded her carriage, leaving a shoe. The prince announced, "Whoever fits the shoe."